8 foods that you shouldn't place in the refrigerator. Today, we talk about the foods that shouldn't be kept in the fridge. While stashing foods in a refrigerator might seem to be the obvious way to keep them fresh, but not all food requires refrigeration. In fact, for some food, it could be worse. The chilly air of the fridge can have a negative effect on the nutritional value of some of the healthy fruits. Here are the 8 foods that you shouldn't refrigerate, and why it's best to leave them at room temperature. 1. Chocolate. When we see a white film on the chocolate after it has been kept in the fridge, we are often led to believe that it is mold. In fact, it's fat that chocolate naturally contains. It does not therefore represent any risk for our health, but it is not very good for its flavor, which loses dimension. It is therefore best to reserve a small hiding place for it in a dry place protected from the rays of light. 2. Potatoes. Potatoes taste best when stored in a cool, dry place. They also do not need to be washed before use. The temperature in the refrigerator will cause the starch to decompose, which will make the potatoes taste grainy and even sweet. If the potatoes have been refrigerated, the skin may darken prematurely during cooking. 3. Onion. They do not like the fridge. Onions will often become soft, and sometimes even get mold, if stored in the refrigerator. They last longer when kept on the counter. Onions need some air circulation and can be kept in the net they are often sold in. 4. Strawberries. In contact with the cold, strawberries lose their sugar and take on a pasty texture. Store them in the open air and out of direct sunlight. The best is to buy them to eat them quickly. 5. Cucumber. Its skin does not like the cold at all and will wilt at high speed. Until you start it, don't keep it in the fridge. Once you start it, it can be slipped under a layer of cling film to preserve its crunchiness. 6. Eggs. As in the supermarket, eggs should not be put in the fridge. Place them in a dry place for better conservation. 7. Oranges. Citrus fruits are very acidic and can be damaged by too cold temperatures. The skin can also become dull and mottled when stored in the refrigerator. Since oranges have a thick, hard skin, they do well in warmer environments. 8. Melon. As with watermelon, the melon must be cut and placed in the fridge just long enough to cool it to enjoy it fresh. It should be stored at room temperature. Bonus for you. 1. Tomatoes. If tomatoes are stored in the refrigerator, it will lose their rich, tangy flavor. To prevent them from becoming tasteless and floury in texture, tomatoes should be kept out of the fridge. 2. Bananas. They need a moderate temperature to be able to ripen. You can, however, leave them in the fridge if you want to keep them green. If they are black, they will turn black at high speed. Prefer to keep them in the open air in a dry place, and with a little plastic film at the tail for longer life. Thanks for watching.